Yo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we got them birds coming into town. Oh, we going to their town.
Yeah. We going to the Windy.
We slide in the shower rack. That's how we get down.
This the best time to go.
Yeah, it ain't even cold. Y'all in trouble, boy.
Yeah, everybody that knows Chicago know it get cold.
The Windy City.
Yeah, so let's get this out the way. Man. So, you know how we do the show start as soon as the music start.
Oh, yeah.
Facts.
So,
we back.
We can go ahead and start talking ball right now.
Let's do it.
I'm down, man. So, I was just going to say, which side of the ball we starting on? We starting on offense, our offense versus their defense. Their offense versus our defense. Which side of the ball you want to start on, cuz?
Oh, man. I'm going to go ahead and come off the top turnbuckle. I'm going to say this. Them boys' perimeter weapons better than ours.
They got plenty of them.
They do.
Overall, I'll give you that. Overall.
I don't even want to say that no more.
They got more depth.
They got more depth, man. And
they got more depth. I don't think they as top heavy as us because I don't think.
Yeah.
Explain top heavy.
Better.
Like our 1 and 2 is better than their 1 and 2. Roma Doomsday ain't fucking with a picture of CeeDee Lamb, and then when you go to DJ Moore, and you look at DJ Moore film, like you weren't even impressed with DJ Moore.
Yeah, he was loafing. He ain't loafing no more though. Ben Johnson don't got on that boy.
So I still take our top wide receiver 1 and 2. I take
our wide receiver 1. But I take their unit.
I about to say you'll take more over George.
Oh yeah, I take a Doomsday over Pickens.
I just said.
No, you said DJ Moore.
DJ Moore.
Oh, I'm taking him over Pickens 20 times.
I don't see it, but I feel you.
Right now. Maybe back then.
Right now.
I don't see it.
I'm taking Roma Doomsday and I'm taking DJ Moore over Pickens right now.
I understand Roma Doomsday. I just don't see DJ Moore. You know what I'm saying? Like DJ Moore is like Debo Samuel. They do, the halfback stuff. You can line him up in the backfield.
Right.
He's physical.
Right.
Yeah, but he also we also know the other stuff that comes with it. We know that the drops. There's the lack of overall size. I still take George Pickens over DJ Moore.
I think that might be the home in you, dog.
But we looked at both of them.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me go look at next gen. Y'all know me.
Yeah, go look at next gen.
Because you know what I look at.
Well, tell them.
Average separation, bro. That's that. Because Dak throw a confidence in that.
Though, bro. That ain't the end all be all, bro.
With Dak,
I've been seeing y'all cooking on that on Twitter, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I disagree with that shit, though.
What you mean?
I don't think that's the case no more.
With
Dak
who?
used to be the person who needed that. I think Dak's skill level is far more superior than he
I ain't
used
say
to be.
needed it. He just better with it.
All that Dak friendly stuff, that stuff died years ago, bro. He don't need all of that help that people used to say that he needed no more. Dak is far more better up a passer than he was back in those days.
I'm just saying where he throws better. Right, where he has instant chemistry, like, and
That's
where he throw with confidence.
That's anybody. If he wide open, anybody gonna throw it to him.
I ain't say wide open.
So
he just do better with. He just do better to me. We go just
don't limit it to Dak. Don't limit it to Dak because if a wide receiver open, a quarterback is gonna like that.
Well,
like
I'm just saying,
that's automatic.
Where he consistently shows like instant chemistry is when he sees separation. So I choose the weapons. This is me. I choose the weapons that have better separation. That's me. So hold on real quick. Now, let me just look this up real quick. I'm gonna look up DJ Moore. Ooh, hell yeah. Man, look at this, bro. You know I got the numbers right here. Man, that boy DJ Moore is doing 3.7 yards of separation, bro. What? That is smoking. Hold on, let me look at Pickens. Oh, 2. No.
Y'all killing me with that, bro.
No, I ain't kidding you, bro.
Y'all killing me with that.
Man and Drew.
Did you like Dez Bryant? Did you like Dez Bryant? Because Dez didn't have separation like that either. Did you like him? Was you a fan of him? Did you throw up the X? Did you? Yards of separation, though, it's not the end all be all. It's important. Then we seen a lot of that shit as we woo. We seen that together.
No.
We watched the film. Yes, we did.
We saw one of them dudes was wee woo.
Yes,
it's possible, but
yes.
The dude in question you're talking about was wee woo. So let's start.
See, because we right now already talking about perimeter. We talking about perimeter. Let me look up Rome. I want to see what Rome is because I'm curious. Because
Rome's supposed to be a generational prospect, so it should be up there.
Hold on. He all right. He 3. That's decent. That's good.
Yeah.
3. Anything over 2.7, you know me, LandLord. I always been on that though, LandLord.
I know, but I'm a receiver, and I'm telling you, I'm employing you. That ain't the only thing though. It's really not even the most important. It's about what you do when that ball is in the air. Because guess what? Like I said, some of your best receivers, they dominate in that area. It ain't all about yards of separation. I wonder who the best receiver in the league, and then we go down and look at their yards of separation and see if it correlates.
Okay.
I don't know. So it's just
let's start with CD. Let's start in house. Let's start with CD Lamb.
All right, we doing live research.
Let's start with CD
I didn't know we was
Lamb.
gonna have this talk either.
I'm not opposing.
Because this is still going into our matchup. Because what we
Right.
basically saying, without saying it, is that they dangerous.
Oh, they definitely dangerous.
They dangerous,
They
bro.
got weapons everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, they
I ain't
are
denying
dangerous,
that.
bro. Like listen, and Caleb Williams is playing like a first overall pick. I didn't expect that when I scouted them. Cause see, me and you, when we was looking at Keenan Allen, he wasn't looking like this. You know what I mean? He was looking boo. Hold on real quick. Yeah. So we said let's look at CD Lamb.
Play better.
Yeah, let's start with CD.
All right. So my analysis, just looking at them play 2 games, I will say this. It's gonna come down to quarterback play.
Oh, we good then.
And defense.
Still good. As bad as our defense is, we ain't got 50 balls here. Like we might just suck a little bit less than they suck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like we said, I feel like that those miscues can get addressed and we can play better. I ain't saying we gonna clean up everything and it be spick and span, be spotless, but we can blow a little of that dust off and appear to be decent. I feel like.
I agree.
So CD Lamb, just to answer the question on separation, is 2.3.
So not much.
You just laughed at George for 2, so he just barely over George.
Yeah.
And do you not see film where CD be damn near
it
wide
goes
open?
back to what I was saying. They got better perimeter, but it's based on my analysis, LandLord. This is what I hold dear.
I'm just asking a question.
I understand what you're saying.
That's why I'm saying for Dak,
listen.
I would take their whole perimeter squad.
So do Dak
and I would take
their
running back.
Do Dak work well with Sedarian?
Yeah. Dak nice.
He's
Dak
not
that dude.
He's not even getting separation.
But
right
Dak
now,
would
so
be better with these dudes. He would.
better than what he is with CD Lamb.
Yes.
But CD Lamb's
with
better.
all of them combined, bro. Them.
Nah.
Hey, Chicago got some weapons, bro.
Bro, Dak and CD has been some of the best. They've been almost top 2, 3, 4, 5. They've
That's
been in the top 5
Dak.
since they've been there.
That's because Dak is that dude.
Hold on now. We done seen CD Lamb get off even when Dak ain't there. He still, with Dak Prescott missing half the season, went for 1,100 yards just last year. Was a second team All-Pro, even without the presence of Dak Prescott. So CeeDee Lamb is one of them ones. Like, he is universally considered a top 3 wide receiver, even by his peers.
And I will say he's not a separator. He really ain't. He ain't really never been a separator. He's a football player.
That's what I'm saying. We on the same page. He a baller.
He can run routes better than a lot of people give him credit for, too.
I do agree with that.
His release package is crazy. Man, CD's just a wide receiver that can play. He can be dominant.
So, real quick, who you taking, Swift or Williams?
I always liked the DeAndre Swift. I ain't too caught up on what he been doing lately, but when he was an Eagle, I was over there like,
he nice. He hurt his knee. So real quick,
when he was
this stream is brought to you by the Sleeper app. Go for a Hail Mary on Sleeper picks and win up to 100 times your money. Use promo code BCS and Sleeper will 100% match your first deposit up to 100 instantly. So
instantly,
I'm gonna have to use that for real.
Yeah,
BCS.
BCS.
Oh, it's going down.
Appreciate that.
I'm a good gambling boy.
So my boy Dallas Cowboys say Williams. DA Lee say Swift. I say Swift easily.
We talk about skill set, yeah.
I'm gonna stay true to my type of running backs that I like, and Swift is a elusive back. He used to be. Like I said, I can't attest to what he been doing this year. I ain't looked at him.
I checked him out. He's still that dude, bro.
When he was with Philly, I was like that.
And when he was with Detroit.
You remember, I was one of the first ones that brought it up. Remember when he left, I was like, we should get DeAndre Swift.
I said the same thing. This is a guy that Dallas dropped the ball on. We should have got Swift, bro. For real.
I like Swift, though.
He was one of them backs. He was in that class with Saquon and Henry. People forgot that. Jacobs was in that class, that free agent class. Swift was in that class. Mixon was in that class. If you wanted a free agent back, it was 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they was cheap, all of them. People forgot. Swift went for $5 million. 5.
Yeah, Dallas Cowboys wanted Rico Dow. They didn't even want Tony Pollard.
Yeah. So you say Swift. What you say, Henny? Williams, Swift.
I still agree with Swift because I didn't even want Javonte Williams up until he started performing. So, I can't fake the funk. Like, I just believed in Javonte Williams from day one. Like, I didn't want the boy on the team. When I saw you, up there in Frisco, man, I wasn't impressed with the boy.
Yeah.
And I told you I wasn't impressed with the boy. So, I just got to keep it real. He's doing great, but, I still think it's a large amount to do with the offensive line.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying he ain't doing nothing at all. He's seeing the hole. He's running through contact. He finishes strong. Like, he hasn't been bad in pass pro for the most part. He's doing a lot of nice things. I just think when it comes to like explosiveness, elusiveness, being a big play threat, being a receiving threat out of the backfield, Swift has all that on deck.
Yeah.
And he got a very creative play caller that can get him involved. So, hey.
So we going down the line, play calling wise, Ben Johnson or Shot?
We doing for career or just these first 2 games?
First 2 games.
That's important.
Shotty. Being to put
right now, I'm going with Shotty too. For these first 2 games, definitely Shotty.
Yeah, they got out of whack. Go look at your boy touches. We talk about how good Swift is. Go look how much they got away from even using the run.
Swift's still young too. We definitely should have got him.
You feel me?
I was sure looking like, how old is he though? Because I don't know if he still got that jump cut ability like he used to. Dude ain't number 26, man.
Somebody say Williams been better than Swift. No. Our offensive line is better.
Yeah, I was going to say Williams' production is better than his, but it's a byproduct. Like I said,
I'm gonna do a show because a lot of people, because somebody was talking about that today on .com. They was looking at the stats. Look at our stats. We 3rd in the league and all that shit. I said, all right. See, y'all fall for them stats. Y'all be looking at them averages.
So
you got.
I do want to ask an honest question.
Yeah.
I do want to ask an honest question. Is there not anything under the sun, under God's green earth, that Javonte Williams can do to win you over?
He already.
You gonna steal my world famous question? All right.
To win who over?
LandLord asked me to say,
win who over?
Like you, like what? All right, so let me paint a scenario for you.
He ain't never lost me.
I'm gonna ask you
I'm talking about to the point where you satisfied with him as your RB1.
Oh,
maybe you'll get.
Oh, will I be satisfied with him as my RB1?
Oh, hell no!
I'm asking you, is there anything that he can do? Because it can't be absolutely nothing. If this man ran for 2,200 yards, he can't be your running back one.
No!
Then at that point, I'm asking a real question. If he ran for 2,200 yards, 2,200 yards, and he was hooping, he can't have a job.
Please, no!
So nothing. So there's absolutely nothing he can do.
Hell no!
Boss, I'm gonna be foul with you, man. God. You my guy. But we always know it's people on their scream side who we talk about that you can't be no anything but guy. You can't be the anything but guy, boss. Just being fair. You know what I'm saying? I know you got way more credibility than that.
Yep.
That man has to have something that he can do to win this job. He has to. If not,
hell no.
I don't know what we're doing here.
I'm gonna let you finish it. Then I'm gonna let you finish it. Then finish your case.
No, I gave it to you.
I tell you why.
I'm employing you to give this man something that he can do to achieve that role.
He gotta be something.
He can't do shit, bro.
See, that's crazy. That's crazy.
No, it's not. I'm gonna let you finish. Get all your shots off.
It's not a shot.
Get your shots out.
We're asking simple questions. I'm asking you if this man is a Pro Bowler, All Pro, 2,000-yard rusher. You still say hell no. He can't be your running back.
Oh hell no.
That's crazy.
I'm staying with it.
And
I'm gonna tell you why. I want to let y'all finish first. I want to let you get all your bullets out.
It's not bullets. We asked you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Y'all ready for me to respond?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So this is why. Y'all give me 1 second to pull this up.
I hate Josh Allen so much.
This is why.
What he done?
Scoring touchdowns in the red zone instead of giving it to James Cooks. He got him on my fantasy team.
You see that?
It said it worked before.
Yep.
Hold on, I gotta take my screen preview down. All on shows. Okay.
You see? That's why. I just did a show on this yesterday, bro. I did a whole show on this yesterday. And see, I see right through it. That's why. See, it ain't gonna trick me like it's gonna trick a lot of people. It is not gonna trick me. So like I saw McFadden do 1,100 yards in like 10 games behind that offensive line. I was the one when I was debating y'all and I was saying Booker was a weapon. Y'all remember me saying that?
Mm-hmm.
So I did a whole show yesterday where I know the difference between good and great. And offensive line, and I made a whole case on it yesterday. I went hard. And it's true. I said it way before it happened. I did a whole show when everybody was out on Williams. It's nobody gonna ever see no content where I was shitting on Williams.
Mm-hmm.
So, like for instance, I did this show yesterday that because of the offensive line, average looks good looks great, and great look elite. Because I always look at the running back in combination with the offensive line. Most people look at the running back in a vacuum. So yes, if he get 2,000 yards, I'm gonna say he was a good back that looked great because of the offensive line. And I was saying it before it happened.
But true to the point, you were. But this to my point of what is going to make them, if that happened, what is going to make them go and get another running back for one, because they are usually the people that shit got to blow up in their face before they go do something. Because wide receiver by committee blew up in their face mid-season and they traded for Amari Cooper. You know what I mean? So what would be the factor that would push them to go and trade for a running back if Javonte Williams is doing well? That's my first question.
Great question, bro. It's recognizing that it's the difference between good and great. It's the same thing that they recognized in 2016. Mm-hmm. When they had McFadden with 1,100 yards, they was like, but in 2014, we had a great back Murray that looked elite. So do you want good to great or do you want great to elite? You see what I'm saying?
I understand perfectly what you're saying. The only difference is with my idea is I feel like good could play great though. They might not be great, but you can play great.
Yeah,
a good player can reach the level of greatness. He can. It just depends. I believe that. So that's what I'm saying. If he reaches that level, and I don't even care if it's just for this year. If he reached that level, I ain't saying that to him.
So listen.
Like he gonna have to hoop though.
No, listen. See, this is what I don't want us to fall for. Now hear me out. Be open to me, okay?
I am.
So Swift had a great season with Philly. 1,300 yards and 13 touchdowns. But they had the foresight to say, we can do better than that, though. You see what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and go with a great back, put him behind that offensive line, which is going to make us now elite. You see what I'm saying? So because of the combination of that offensive line, so check this out. Look.
They went to somebody else before they got to Saquon, didn't it?
But still.
I'm just asking. They went from Swift to somebody else, then Saquon.
But
who
still.
Was that back in between?
Yeah, but still, they still was like, we can do better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they always had a good running game behind that offensive line. It was always good. You know what I'm saying? It never was, because what's their offense? What's their offense based on?
Hey, I just thought about it. Swift was it was Miles Sanders they ran to a Super Bowl. It was Miles Sanders they ran to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Then it was DeAndre Swift.
Right.
Then it was
So Swift was good, bro. Swift hard. And them balls was like, we can do better. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And I don't want us to be like, he good, he great, but it's like we can be elite behind that offensive line. That's the trap.
But that's the thing to your point. Like, they were sustainable with those backs. It's not like they swapped them out mid-season. They rolled Miles Sanders out, swapped them out in the offseason for DeAndre Swift, rolled him out, then they swapped him out with Saquon.
Right.
I'm saying, because listen, he on a 1-year deal. It's not like we married to the man. Like, this is a hookup. So what I'm asking you, it's a fling. You know what I'm saying? What I'm asking you is mid-season, what pushed them to go out and get somebody? Because I'm not even thinking about him being a Dallas Cowboy next year. You know, that's not even my thought process. I'm saying for some of the ideas that we've been floating around, you know, like the Jonathan Taylors, like the Alvin Kamara's, you know, stuff like that. What would have to happen while he's playing well for them to be like, you know what? They add a little rascality to this thing.
To be honest, it would have to be seeing the vision of what's going on in the league and copying it. That's what it would take. It would take for them to say, I want to copy what these other dudes are doing well, right? I want us to be another version of what they got in Detroit, Montgomery and Gibbs. I want us to be, you see what I'm saying? We would have to want to say, and I talked about the 7 things that RB1, that show yesterday I did is underrated, bro. I'm telling y'all. I ain't trying to push it, but I'm pushing it, bro.
No, F that push it. If you put the work in, you push that.
Bro, listen, it's 7 things that's affected if we invest into the running game, bro. 7. First thing you do. About the 7 things that the first thing that you do.
Like a president on that mug. Go ahead.
He is the president.
So the first thing that you help is your defense. In 2014 and 2016, we had suspect defenses, but we had a great back both years. That because of the offensive line had elite production, right? So our pass rushing was ranked 31st in 2016. We had no names on that defense in 2015. Both years we broke franchise records. Your defense is the first thing that it helps. First, because you're gonna have these long drives for people that want that pass rush. You know, when they rest it, they go get off that ball faster, right?
Sure.
So that's one. Number two, CeeDee Lamb. Number three, Pickens. Why? If you have a scary running game, they can't focus on CeeDee Lamb. They go have to respect it, right? And send more people in that box. That's go automatically open up CD. That's go automatically open up Pickens. Who else is going to help? Williams, because he got somebody to feed off of. Most importantly, and I'm up to 6 now, it's going to help Dak. So for how many times did he throw, bro? Versus the Giants?
52.
Like 50 something.
How many
52.
times did he take hits versus the Giants?
A few.
A lot, right? So for everybody that was on that, oh man, is Dak injury prone? Is Dak injury prone? What's going to protect Dak? So you asked the question, what would make them do it? The 7 things I'm talking about. You know the last thing that it helps? Your offensive line. So for everybody that's like, still, he suck at pass pro. Okay, have him do what he does best. That's 7 reasons why you should get a major upgrade at running back.
Yeah. So listen, the only thing is, boss, you made a great case, but we ain't going against your case. We just asked the question.
You know, I know.
we just
I just answered it.
Is it anything
like,
that he
I
could
want
do?
them to see what I
That's all.
see. That's what I'm saying. If they saw what I saw, it would make sense for them to do it. You feel me?
It's just the only reason I beg this question is because I feel like, because I feel the same way. I don't think it's nothing he can do, like to satisfy the nation. I don't know. It just don't feel right though. Like it's messed up. I don't think it's nothing that Javonte Williams can do for us to be like, okay, he's our running back. I just don't know. That's why I'm asking other people to see how y'all feel, because I feel the same way. I don't think it's nothing he can do.
It's nothing. Cause see, my eyes too good. It's like, bro, I know the difference between a good back and a great back. He's a good back. He just behind
Milton. So
competition, my ass. Miles Sanders come straight from IR.
I'm gonna jump in real quick, man. Maybe I can calm y'all down. Do y'all want me to try?
No.
yeah,
That must say no.
It was a yes or no question.
You true. That's a close in the question. I did ask you a close in the question. So let me try to calm y'all down just a little bit. I kind of understand Williams being RB1. I do, and I'm gonna tell you why. You know, you heard me talk about this, Henny. The style of shoddy backs has always been power backs. Regardless of speed, you know, it's his style, you know. So he wants to lead with a physical presence. And we all knew when they made all these acquisitions, we knew which one of those guys was the physical one. We knew it, right? So I never was out on Williams, bro. I was always, that was preseason 2, I said that. So I already knew what he was. I never was, he ain't shit. I was like, bro, he gonna be RB1 and it makes sense. But we can do better. And this is the real deal, LandLord. It's not even about Williams being RB1. It's about booting Sanders off this shit. That's what I'm doing. That's what I want, really. Williams to be just a tandem. I ain't trying to kick him out. He's earned it. He doing his thing. We can't hate on him. You feel me? But I'm saying we can have a better room. That's what I'm saying. It's not about him being, because man, my eyes too good, bro. He's a good back. He's basically like McFadden behind that offensive line. Right? When you put McFadden behind our rebuilt offensive line in 2014, he had like 1,100 yards. But when you put Zeke behind that motherfucker, we had 1,600. It was different. When you put Murray behind them dudes, we had 1,800. And it's exactly what I'm talking about. It's the difference between a good being great, which could be Williams, but a great can be elite.
So
and y'all know I've been saying that, bro. Didn't I say that when we was fighting? I was saying, bro. And see, Henny, you said that. I said, bro, this go test my theory. Remember I said that? I said Booker was a weapon. Remember? Mm-hmm. Wasn't I saying that? I said he the final piece to a rebuilt offensive line, and he can help the running back room. Didn't I say that when we was fighting about the weapons? So if we add, and I ain't trying to kick Williams out, he's earned the spot and the fit for Shotty. I'm not trying to kick him out. I'm trying to improve.
All right. So my last question.
Yeah.
What is going to force them to go get another running back? Because they got running backs they even looked at. We know these people. It ain't like we're not talking to rational people.
Right.
We're talking to the Dallas Cowboys front office.
This is a good ass topic, bro.
Because I know, and we'll
I
get
got
to
a question too. I got a question too, and then I'm done.
Okay.
Let me finish mine first. Can I finish my question first?
Sure.
So, like, what is going to make them actually do that? Because the way they look at it, the same way they shut down the idea, because they openly asked them about signing Stephon Gilmore recently.
Right.
Like, no, we got reinforcements on the way. Siobhan Ray will be back by week 5. We don't think the run blend will be gone that long.
Right.
All right. It's the same thing with running back.
Yeah.
If Miles Sanders wet the bed, they gonna say, you know what, Jadon Blue, he's been showing us something. He's been more focused. We trust him right now. We got Phil Maffa coming back from IR.
Malik Davis coming in.
What is going to force? Because they cheat. That's why they got Javonte Williams here in the first place. Because he was what they found on the discount market. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So what's going to force their hands if the running game is working? Like you said, they invested in the offensive line. Right? They ain't crazy. They probably know that they can get bang for your buck at running back because of the offensive line. So what is going to force their hand for like a Miles Sanders? Even if Miles Sanders disintegrated, if he got Thanos snapped out of existence right now, they still got 2-3 running backs that they can penny pinch with on this roster. Who do we have to kidnap to make this happen? Because listen, I am keeping a close eye on this Buffalo and Miami game, because if Miami falls to 0-3, they might go into a fire sale.
That's right.
There's only been one team to make the playoffs in the last century after starting 0-3.
You ain't watched my show yesterday, did you?
No.
See, me and you already on the same page, because that's the last point I made.
Because look, they got A-Chain, they got Brooks,
bro.
They got Bradley Chubb. They got a bunch of pieces that the Dallas Cowboys could trade for, and they would help improve our team.
Go listen to that show I did yesterday, bro. It's only an hour and 20 minutes too. It ain't even that long. You know I go long. I ain't go long that show. Bro, I said exactly what you just said. Exactly. I said the smartest thing to do is let the season play out and watch them teams that's gonna be on a fire set. I said exactly that, bro.
Yeah, we've been.
It's showing you, me and you and LandLord, we already really like this, bro. We already.
I said it's gonna take to about week 5. By week 5, they gonna know exactly who they are, and it's gonna be over with.
But
my last question was this gonna be quick and simple.
Okay.
Given the construction of your team,
right,
and given the running back Javonte Williams,
yeah,
he's the perfect situation that we was talking about. Because I asked you, can good play great?
Yep.
So guess what? We thought about a perfect person who did that, because you brought up DeMarco Murray.
Right.
He wasn't great. He just played great. Right? DeMarco went on and did nothing after that.
Yeah.
DeMarco disappeared. He went to the upside down. It was over for him.
Mm-hmm.
So he was a perfect example of a dude that was good, that reached the level of greatness.
Elite.
Now, that's my question. Player of the year. Can Javonte Williams be Murray? If he could do that, I think that's enough to get the job done. No cap.
I'm gonna be honest.
Because look at our wide receiver core, and you put Murray, a Murray type back that did everything he did on this team. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you why. The answer is no. I really do see these backs with this offensive line in these three levels. What was y'all opinion of Williams coming in? Was he average? Was he good? Or was he great?
I had a question mark on him.
So average, average,
because
right?
He was hurt guy,
right? Average, right? Mm-hmm. So if your thought of him was average, now he is good. What was your thought of Murray before 2014? Because he had 1,100 yards before the 2014 season.
I thought he was good.
He was good. So what happened to him? Right? He was that middle. He went from good to elite.
That's what I'm saying. He played elite. You don't have to be elite to play elite. You can do it one time.
Season.
You know what I'm saying? You might be able to do it for a game, a season. It happens. That's the beauty of it.
I just
won't get the elite title.
My eyes don't see it, bro. I see him as an average back that's gonna be a good back because of that offensive line mixed with the offense that fits him.
Yeah, I'm not trying to convince you that he will. We just pushing out scenarios.
Okay, you saying what if?
Yeah,
we just like this. If he was elite some kind of way, I would buy you a tomahawk steak.
Hold on now, let me get in on that.
That'll work.
I like steak. He said the magic word. He said steak.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I think he go just be a good back because he was already an average back. For real.
Can I also play?
And y'all know I've been saying that, bro. How long I've been saying that forever. I've been saying I ain't really worried about the running back room. It's gonna be good because of the offensive line. I've been saying that Booker was the final piece. That's why I called Booker a weapon. So
my last thing is this. Mm-hmm. How many light boxes did you think DeMarco Murray ran against?
Not a lot. Because see, this is why. Because remember, his first three games, he had 100 yards out the pop, 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 pop. You had to respect Murray out the gate. Williams not starting like that. He not starting like Murray.
It's not even the point of him. We have just Dez Bryant out there. You have to account for CeeDee Lamb. You have to account for one of the fastest wide receivers in the NFL, Devontae Turpin, and you got George Pickens out there. So, like, teams are going to live with, you know what, we're going to play. Because listen, last year, the Dallas Cowboys faced the third most light boxes in the National Football League. Didn't do nothing on the ground. Really.
Ain't that some bullshit?
Third most light boxes. We didn't do nothing with it.
So you telling me if we don't get no bling bling, like if we really get a back, like another back with Williams, this ain't even about hating on Williams. It's about if you get a guy that's a threat. I want to tell y'all something too that I'm gonna be honest about. Y'all might hate me when I say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway, bro. I keep hearing this, but I'm gonna be the bad guy on this. A lot of y'all gonna get mad when I say this. I keep hearing Cowboy fans say, Jadon Blue, boss. Jadon Blue.
Oh, you know I don't fuck that man like that. You all right.
And,
you know we gonna get
and
mad
I want to be the one to give y'all the reality on this, okay? The reality is that he's a very good back with a lot of potential, but he does not fit Shoddy. I'm going to be the one to tell y'all the bad news. Shoddy usually don't use these gadget type backs. He likes physicality. I hate to break it to you, but when you not making the 53 roster, just think about what that's saying. That's saying that they value Schoonmaker over you. You at the bottom of the thought process with the coaches. I have to tell you the truth. So, it's in our best interest to go ahead and push, in my opinion, now for another back that actually fits Shoddy, because he's sending a message loud and clear. We just ain't listening.
Yeah, him forward, Blue.
Right.
Nobody did.
They treat Blue like Mozzie.
And see, somebody got to tell the truth on that LandLord.
They openly critical about him. Like that. Have you noticed that? I ain't seen nobody else. There's only 2 players on this team who they've been openly criticizing, and it's been Mozzie Smith and Jadon Blue.
Right.
And they both ain't even suited up yet.
Right.
So that tells you a lot. Like
that
they
tell
not
you
playing
a lot.
They not playing.
Yep. So, and see, ain't nobody else gonna say that, but you go hear it on BossLand, because we go keep it real, right?
No.
So, and I know what happened. I already know what happened. Will McClay made this pick. Will McClay wanted him in the 3rd round. But this is one of those where you got a back that doesn't fit your head coach. That's the honest truth.
Not even for change of pace, though?
He doesn't do it. Now, at LandLord, I think he should.
Yeah.
I think he should. You know what I'm saying? I think he should be like, bro, I think you should try the shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
to me, you should do it over Sanders, hands down.
I want to see him be bad. Once I see him be bad, I'm done.
Right.
I'm good. You know what
I
I'm saying?
want to see. I need to see him not fit. I'm with you.
I really think it's a civil war going on.
Me,
I'm with you. You cooking.
Me
It's a
too.
civil war going on for real.
I see the same thing.
He didn't remember I said on the phone, I said, man, did you hear Shotty openly admit that he the reason that Williams is the starter?
Yeah.
Yep.
Shotty said, I'm the one that's big on Williams. He made sure he said, this is not the last one today, the interview from like yesterday.
Yep.
I think it was like 2 interviews ago, like not this one, but the one before that. Shotty said, hey, I'm the one that's big on Williams.
Yeah.
He stood on it.
He's sticking his nuts out on that, bro.
Real talk.
Yeah.
And then when you think about that, the only reason he would do that and feel like he got to confess to that is to let y'all know this is why Blue ain't it. Because I said Williams is it. And guess what? He's standing on it, and he gonna have to live with the results too.
Right. He gonna have to live with the results,
beating
bro.
his chest right now.
Yeah.
But if Williams don't come through and keep this play up, we gonna be looking at you, Shotty.
Yep.
Because guess what? You gonna have to make a decision.
That's right.
I know you beating on the chest. I know how it is, bro. I evaluate talent too. You had your favorites. You have guys that you feel like you just rock with or you rooting for. I get it.
Right.
But at the same time, you gonna have to make a decision if he's not up to par. So I'm glad you let us know that, because guess what? If we see some prejudice, if we see some nepotism, if we see some unfair treatment going on in his running back room and he's no longer deserving this spot, I'm looking dead at you, Shotty.
That's right.
Thank you.
That's
Facts.
But listen, F that. Standard to standard. That man be with Jadon Blue all the time. That man be around Mozzie all the time. Like, listen, I do think, you know, that Shotty had his own vision, but I don't think Shotty that unfair to the point that Jadon Blue just ain't get on the field if it ain't warranted. This is like the 3rd time we done heard about Jadon Blue doing something stupid, or not getting the playbook, or being immature, or being lazy. Like, everybody ain't lying on that boy. Everybody ain't just lying on Jadon damn Blue.
We tried to tell them earlier though, bro. They didn't want to listen. They was already giving them nicknames. I still hear it.
This is why I love both of y'all.
Blue Magic. They got Blue Magic in the background.
Everybody is not lying on that boy.
They already doing that. They already doing that.
Man, this is why I love BossLand.
When it was us and Lou, shout out to Lou Takes. I know he in the
shout out to Lou
watching, because all 4 of us said Blue ain't it. And we told y'all, but y'all didn't want to listen. Y'all thought we was just being negative or just wanted to hate him out. No, we told you the man couldn't even be a starter or dominate his own running back room in Texas. He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. So what makes you think he gonna go to a whole nother league and up the stakes and go over there and dominate? It's not gonna happen. Now, my biggest hope, and I'm done. My biggest hope for Blue is some splash plays and some change of pace stuff. If he can do that and utilize that speed, I'm happy. But I don't expect too much more out of him.
Man, the standard, and that's the same with Mozzie. And you know, me and Boss looked at the film on Mozzie. I don't think Mozzie is just awful, no. But he wasn't here. He wasn't the head coach when they were talking about Mozzie's mental state the last couple of years. Like that's something that's been going on with Mozzie behind the scenes, and at this point, they might just be tired of the shit. You know, at some point, they probably feel like, "Hey, man, go talk to the lady, go talk to the lady, and figure it out." But ain't nobody lying on these boys, man. Like there were rumblings about Mozzie Smith's mental fortitude before he got here. There were rumblings about Jadon Blue and his shit before he got here. Yeah, so we ain't finna act like folks just up here lying on these folks. They not playing because they don't fit the standard, man. And I love that. Good shit, shot.
Okay, time out. Can we agree that this is the new Dallas? Because I'm excited if it is. Wait. We used to have to. This finna be real quick, boss. You
said that 3 quicks ago.
I did that for him and I was done. And
that's my turn to get it.
Yeah, it's gonna be quick. Okay. I was about to say. Damn, never mind. Go ahead.
No, man. Damn, I took your thought. Damn.
I forgot.
Take your time, bro. Take your time.
I forgot.
Take your time, Pastor.
My bad, bro.
That's why I talk like that. I know I don't try to be
okay, hold on. Let me try. I'm gonna try to jog your memory. You was talking about basically the fairness and a new day. You was talking about a new day. See how I brought it back to you, bro?
Yeah. I was just asking. I'm gonna start taking notes so I can be better.
No, I got you, bro. Hey, listen, I be listening, bro. You see, I was listening to you though. You said, "Is it a new day?" That hey, man, y'all clap it up for Boss for remembering that. Clap it up for Boss, bro. Boss got my dog. Bro. I was right there with you. I'm talking about I was locked in what you said. Go ahead, bro.
I got the memory of a goldfish. but nah, man, for real. I was just about to ask, like, cause we always, Boss. To be honest, you one of the coldest with that. You pretty much built your whole brand on reading between the lines and all this stuff out of all the suspicions that we have about this football team. You do it the best. So if we looking at it like that, do you think that we actually got fairness here now? And it's actually about football?
Hey, man, I love Boss.
That's what I'm asking.
I got you. Check this out.
Oh, hell no.
Hey, listen, I think it switched. No, hear me out. Me and Star did a show about this, bro. Now, I think both of y'all seeing it right. It has switched from our guys, but I think it's also went heavy to sponsors, bro. Where the coaches year one are getting what they want. That's what I think is going on.
You right, because they did
Mike McCarthy like that with Mike Nolan.
CD Lamb, and we ain't even need CD.
The coaches get what they want year one. Jerry and them sit back on year one. Oh, you can have Mike Nolan. Go for it. Yeah. But then if it fumbled, that's why I felt you on that when you say, if this don't work. So, for instance, if they keep Sanders out there, it's not about Williams. It's about Sanders, right? So let's say Sanders out there and he just boo-boo. And then Blue go out there and he look way better. You know who they gonna look at? Shotty.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna say,
they gonna be like,
you should have went with our guy. You should have went with our guy, right? See, because people got to remember at the end, that's what the tug of war was between Zeke and Rico. Mm-hmm. Who was front office guy and who was the coach's guy. So it's this tug of war. I think you're right on that, Land. It's a tug of war going on. And I believe, this is where I believe, and I'm being honest, I think them coaches tripping a little bit. I think they overreaching on their guys, the guys that they sponsored. Because Jay is not better than Mozzie. Sanborn is not better than Morris Leofow.
You right about that shit. Though.
Period. But Sanborn is Matt Eberflus's guy. Jay is White Cotton's guy. You see what I'm saying? Williams is Brian Schottenheimer's guy.
Yeah.
So the people that's winning right now are the coaches who are sponsoring their players. This is why Henny was mad on this day. You remember this, Henny?
So
competition my ass.
See, everybody was mad because he got bubble wrap. You know what I'm saying? But that was also because of Brian Schottenheimer. So to answer your question, I feel like it's not really fair. That's why I put in the middle morale, fairness. I think they overreaching to be right on the guys that they sponsored. They both need to come to the middle. Our guys need to come to the middle and the sponsors. I think that's what's going on. Because if it's about fairness, ain't no way you got Jay over Mozzie. Ain't no way. If it's about fairness, ain't no way you got Sanborn over Matt Eberflus. I mean, Morris. Ain't no way. And it ain't no way we should not be giving Jadon Blue a look with Sanders and that fumble. Ain't no way.
Let me say this though. The only thing I say, of course, I feel like we looking at straight football though.
Yeah.
It might be other stuff though. You know what I'm saying?
True.
That's the crazy part about
That's
it
true.
though. Like
that's true.
We looking at it like Mozzie he's better on the field, but what is he doing in the classroom or in the locker room or in the weight room? Or you know what I'm saying? Like that stuff matters. And they trying to build a standard.
That's fair.
Like that's what I was telling him.
That's
like fair. And look, I'm not saying this is the case. I'm just saying they
no,
have
it's true.
more insight.
You gotta factor that in.
Yeah,
to his point. And see, this is why I love doing show with y'all. Y'all too would say what other people scared to say, bro.
Oh yeah.
See, y'all, I said it. I did a whole show on that 2 days ago, bro. I did a show on what's going on with Jadon Blue. And I said what Henny said. Exactly what he said. I said, bro, everybody lying on Blue. Everybody.
Hey, that sounds like something my mama used to say. I used to come in that line. Mama, I ain't did, man. Everybody lying on you, ain't it? Yeah.
Everybody?
Right. She know her son. I did something.
Because people forget that Dane Bugler said multiple teams had concerns about him maxing out his potential as a pro. Multiple teams. But we like the baby Blue. Man, come on, man. That wasn't right what Coach Smith said. Coach Smith said that I've been hearing rumors. Why he come out like that? He trying to get clout. It's a wait.
On a fifth round pick?
Right.
Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Shout out to Down South Cowboy. He said Cowboy fans, he hit me with a $4.99. He said Cowboy fans are the only team in the league crying every day about a running back. Williams will keep getting better. Respect what you got. I'm not disrespecting Williams. I just know what Williams is.
Man, now I got something to say about that super chat. I'll be like, bro, I got something to say about you. So let me tell you something that's wrong with you, bro. And a lot of Cowboy Nation. Y'all are too goddamn passive. I said this yesterday. Hell yeah, I'm crying about a running back. When I gave you 7 things that how it benefit us, I'ma keep crying about that shit. Especially when you saw, okay, let's just see. I already told Amp I'm gonna do 2 more shows on this. So this, I already got the name of them shows. It's a copycat league and we ain't copying. That's gonna be one of my shows that I do soon. It's a copycat league and we ain't copying. So hold on. What happened when San Fran got CMC?
What's the Super Bowl?
Okay. What happened with the Ravens when they got Henry?
Been hooping.
Okay. What happened? Yo, passive asses. Man, y'all get on my nerves. We crying about. Fuck yeah, I'm crying about the shit because I'm trying to win it all. I don't want no okay ass running back room. I'm cool with Williams, but I want somebody with Williams. Hell yeah, I do. And I'm going to keep crying about it because it can make the difference between winning it all. Yeah, I'm sick of that passivity with us. Let me put the camera on me, goddammit. Let me talk to y'all passive ass. We over here got 4 fucking first round picks for Micah Parsons. 4 of them. We got all this cap space and Cowboy Nation like, let's do nothing with it. Let me say that again, man. We got all this cap space, bruh. We got all these draft picks, and we over here like, well, almost beating Philly was good enough. No, y'all passive. Y'all are not aggressive, and you should be aggressive. I gave you 7 goddamn reasons why one position can make 7 positions better. And people over here like, okay, y'all crying. Yeah, I'm fucking crying, and I'm going to keep crying because I know football. And it match your history. Let's look at your history. When did we go to the next level in 2014? The running game. When did we go to the next level in 2016 and win 11 games straight when we had Zeke? When did we win the Super Bowls in the 90s when we got Emmett? When did we win them hoes in the 70s when we had Dorsett? Know your goddamn history, man. Fuck yeah. And I'm going to tell you, and I said this yesterday, this is the problem. We don't value running back because we've been listening to stat nerds. That's the problem. We've been listening to stat nerds. So when we talk about running back, it's so many people that be shitting on it and acting like you can go get any old back and they go do. So we don't know the difference between an average one, a good one, and a great one. And if you had a great one, if you stick a great one behind this offensive line, we gonna be elite.
Yeah, he hit another super. He said, "Don't be getting disrespectful. I'm down here in Louisiana, not hard to find." With another $4.99.
Hey, bro. Hey, I'm being disrespectful. Cause you say we crying. Yeah. So if you need to find me, find me. If you need to find me, find me. Cause yeah, you being disrespectful talking about we crying. Yeah. So if you go come out with this we crying, I'm gonna come back with the passion. Yeah. That's what it is. Ain't nobody scared because you from Louisiana. Give a damn about that. Shit. If you go say shit like that, we go come back. Yeah, we passionate. It's what it is.
It went left quick. But hey, I really feel that shit though.
Hell yeah. I've been doing all this content on this. And they talking about we crying. Nah, I'm trying to win. And but y'all passive.
He did ask you who were the guys to improve over before that. Like what were the list of guys? For anybody out there that wanted to know who we could target to improve the running back room, who are the guys?
What you talking about?
Like who would be the targets to bring in with those draft picks at the running back position? Like who are some guys that you keyed in on?
Somebody say passion, more like easy, more like ego and messy-ish, boss. Hey, call it what you want, bro. Yeah, call it what you want. I tell you what, I mean what I'm talking about. And I am sick of this passivity because I've been seeing a bunch of passivity with a whole bunch of y'all. And I am sick of that shit. And I'm going to say it straight up. You go get the real boss on this. Boss is really trying to win. And I've been talking to people too much, and I've been coming across too much passivity on running back. I did a whole show talking about that yesterday. The passivity of Cowboy fans. And I actually need y'all on this campaign. I need people that want to, to answer that question. To answer that question. So, I talked about Taylor, which is going to be hard because they 2-0 right now. Yeah, they 2-0, right? So you would have to give up the form. The best fit right now is Kamara, but it's a whole lot other people that can be an opportunity for us. A-Chain can be an opportunity out of Miami, right?
They got to lose this game.
Right. That'll be a fire sale team. New England with Stevenson, right?
They got a win already, don't it?
But yeah, I'm saying that's an opportunity in terms of Stevenson.
Now I said week 5 is the target.
Right.
I feel like week 5, you don't know exactly who you are.
Right.
Or what direction.
1 of 4 is over.
For sure.
1 of 4, you know it's a wrap. Coach is thinking about telling their wives not to buy that car.
Yeah, it's getting ugly. Everybody's job in jeopardy.
Oh, my boy say, we don't know what Jadon Blue is. All he say is he say, she say. Yeah, bro. I'm going to say this again. All you got to do is look. If he was valued, why is he not on the roster? Can we try common sense on that?
Give me 2 seconds. I'm finna run to the restaurant. Y'all keep cooking.
Like, for real. And see, that's what's getting on my nerves is that I see what's going on. A lot of people, and I know where this came from. You know where this came from, LandLord?
Where it come from? This
came from all the off-season hype with content creators, bro.
I agree.
So when they was putting out this stuff,
we even knew his name.
Right. When they had stuff like he getting ready to be Kamara, he getting ready to be Tony Dorsett, all these fans got super excited and they ignoring the facts and the obvious because they still, and I said this yesterday on this show, I said this is what's going on with Cowboy Nation, bro. What's going on with Cowboy Nation is we are addicted to hope. And you don't got to give people much if that's all they need is hope. Because, see, hope is like a fantasy. If you already just happy with a wet dream, you never go try to get no real coochie. That's what's happening. We happy with wet dreams. That's what's happening. Now, in your face, they saying we not even putting this dude on the roster. That is saying something, bruh. We don't know exactly what it's saying, but it's saying something. And I can't ignore what I see.
Let me ask you a question about Blue. Do you think it's one of them, because we both play on teams and we know how some coaches is. Do you think it's one of them things where they see it in him, but he just ain't giving it to them what they expect? Like, they see it, they like, I know what you should be, but you keep bringing me BS. You know what I'm saying? Every time you come about, I know the levels that you can reach, but you just not reaching them. And we ain't playing with you. We need you to reach them. So until you reach them, you gonna get this slap or this hit with a switch. We gonna keep smacking you down. Whack-a-mole every time you pop out. Do you think it's one of them situations, or do you think he just don't got it?
I think it is. And let me tell you why. What was happening preseason 3 when he was going to the sideline?
I don't remember all the way. What happened?
Every time he went to the sideline, Dak was in his face, bro. And it looked like he was lecturing him. It looked like he was, you know what I mean? It said two things to me. They believe in him, but they being tough on him until he get there. So it's like a whack-a-mole, like you said. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, you close, but you need to take that playbook a little bit more serious, bro. That's what it looked like to me. I'm just being honest. I think it was something to what Smith said. And I said this yesterday. See, D.A. Lee saw it. He said Dak was schooling him. Yeah. Every time he went to the sideline, Dak was in his ass, bro. Every time. It was something, bro. Right? So it's going to what Henny said. And it goes to what I said about a lot of our fans. A lot of us are like mama bears, you know, because we already like him and want to be right about him. We overprotect him, and we start ignoring what we see. We start ignoring what we see. So when we see, man, everybody lying, right? See, it take a man to say that, bro. It take a man to say, everybody ain't lying on you, bro. See, that's what a man will say to their son. Man, come on, son. Ain't everybody, bro. Come on. Everybody lying on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's some things about Blue that need to get better. Now, I said this yesterday. Sometimes there are certain people that just do what they're told, and that's not enough. You see what I'm saying? Have y'all seen them people like that? Where they say run 10 sprints and you run 10 sprints and go home? Mm-hmm. And we like, nah, bro, you actually need to put in more work. You know what I mean? You don't even know your playbook good enough, bro. You need to actually stay out here with us. You see what I'm saying? He might be one of them dudes where
it don't matter enough to him.
Like, I hit the weights, but it's like, you need to hit extra weights because you know I like physical backs. So I need to see that you put in that work to try to put that on your frame. At least show me.
See, this is one of them situations, like we just said, it feel like it's one of them situations where you look at a person and say he want it, but do you have to have it? Like, is it a must? Like, it's not, like, not having it is not an option. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see them type of players that they won't go home. You gotta tap them on the shoulder like, hey, bro, hey, big dog, go on, clock out real quick,
right?
Because you been in here too long. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta. They have that psycho type mentality when it comes to getting something done.
Right.
And them the type of players that become great. It takes a little crazy to be great, bro. It do.
Yep.
Like when you talk about most of the great people, I would like. See, I can't keep giving y'all my $1 billion ideas, but one of these days, LandLord, I say, hey, I'm gonna produce a show, right? If you think about it, try to interview these players' family members that had to deal with them on their way to greatness, and ask them how was they? Cause like, just imagine what Tom Brady family gonna say. They like, man, Tom, you couldn't even go down the stairs. And like, he just, you know what I'm saying? Like, we couldn't even have a conversation about nothing. And then he just busts out in football. Like, go talk to Jordan family. Go talk to the people who was just ridiculous with it and ask them, how was it living with them?
Right.
It's different. It's different. Like, them boys live, eat, sleep, and you know whatever their craft is.
Right.
So it's a different level of, I got to have it. It's a difference between I want it and I must have it. It's a need. You know what I'm saying? It's a different mentality.
Yep. And so I know we spend a lot of time on Blue, but my boy said this. He said, Tyrone Church said, Blue a tiptoe running back. I'm going to say it. I say this. In Texas, yes. What I saw in training camp was better. But I need to see that in the games. So what I would hope that Dallas does, I want Dallas to play him, bro.
You want to reward some bad behavior if that's what they saying?
If
that's what they saying.
That's my thing. If that's what's keep him off the field, because it's not ability. You know what I'm saying? He is a home run threat. You know, he can be used in receiving game. You can give him handoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If the reason that you can't put him on the field is because he's not putting the work in, it's because instead of putting extra time in the facility, he's on the sideline at Texas, out there chilling with Arch and them.
Right.
That's the because I saw his ass there with his old lady.
See?
So I'm just saying, if those are the reasons why he can't get on the damn field, I don't mind him not playing. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind.
Let me tell you why I say I want him to play him. People not go get behind the running back campaign because they having wet dreams about Blue.
Well, give him Maffa then. They love Maffa too.
No, I'm saying they need to go ahead and see him in the lights. So if he's Gibbs, he's gonna be Gibbs. If he's CMC, he's gonna be CMC, right? If y'all right, I'm gonna come back and say, damn, boy, y'all was right. He was CMC, he was Kamara. I'm gonna eat crow. I'm gonna come out live with a big old piece of chicken, and I'm gonna say, I'm eating this crow. Y'all had way better odds than me.
Yeah.
And I needed to be, I need him, cause see, people.
I hope I have to do it.
Me too. I want to be wrong.
Yeah.
I want to be wrong, bro. I don't see it though. And I also know this, he not a shoddy fit. That I know for a fact. Listen, bro, he's not that guy that's gonna push the pile, bro. He's not that guy that's gonna get tough yards. He's not that guy that you establish a physical presence with. And Shoddy bubble wrapped Williams for a reason, because he was and is that type. We talked about it way before it happened. I said way before it happened. I said we all know that Williams runs physical. That fits Shoddy's style.
Miles Sanders come from IR.
Kind of understand Williams being RB1. I do. And I'm going to tell you why. You know, you heard me talk about this, Henny. The style of Shoddy backs has always been power backs. Regardless of speed, you know, it's his style. You know, I was saying it before they did it. Because that truly was Shoddy's style. So what I would hope that Cowboy Nation do, I will say, you know what? Let's catch up to the real reality of what's going on. Let's stop dreaming. Let's stop having wet dreams. Let's stop this fantasy of Blue Ben Dorsett. Let's catch back up to reality. Like, bruh, stop living in hope land. Like, I want to hope, man. And boy, y'all just wrong. Y'all watch. You wait and see, boss. Man, fuck all that. They not even putting this dude on a 53. It's time to get into reality, Cowboy Nation. Real talk. And I'm not saying he bad, but the reality is he don't fit shotty. Now, I do want him to play over Sanders. I do, because I feel like that's where shot is slipping to me. But if he not picking up that playbook, and this is what a lot of people ain't talking about, his pass protection at UT was horrible.
Mm-hmm. And guess what? Your season could be over because this man don't know his pass blocking assignment. And Dak Prescott, Lord forbid, take a hit he ain't expecting. Like, people forget, a lot of Dak Prescott's injuries then came in the pocket. When he broke his thumb in 2022, he was in the pocket. And guess what? Somebody that we needed to step up and pass pro. I ain't gonna say who it was. It was Tyler Smith playing left tackle. But somebody we needed to pass block did not get their assignment, and Dak Prescott ended up hitting his hand on somebody's helmet. So guess what? If he can't, get that shit together, he don't need to be on the field. If the other things in life are more important to him than learn his playbook, he might just need to be inactive this season. He can redshirt. He been to college before. He can redshirt.
Right. All right, man. I got something else sitting right here, man. If y'all can handle it,
talk to me. Shout out to Skywalker, by the way, man.
Mm-hmm.
Salute the sky.
So here's an interesting contrast. Caleb Williams has struggled versus the blitz. Just 9 of 23, 39%. Matt Eberflus' defense rarely blitzes, but when they do, it's been productive. 7th lowest blitz rate. 8th best pressure rate when blitzing. 4th highest pass rush production when blitzing. When or if they blitz could decide this matchup. And he also gave a shout out to John Owens from PFL, because I guess the way he got the statistics from.
Mm-hmm. So
really, man, that is the crazy thing. Because we knew when Eberflus got the job that he wasn't a high blitz using defensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just isn't who he is. He's always been somebody play heavy zone schemes, rush for, create pressure with it, play vision defense. Get the hand on the ball. That's been, Matt Eberflus up to this point. Now, am I a fan of that particular style of defense? Not really. You know what I'm saying? Does it work? Has it been productive before? Yeah. That's really what Philly does. They rush for, they play different kinds of zones and match coverages behind it, and they get there with their front four. You know what I'm saying? They're not really a high blitz team, they themselves. But my thing is this. You don't have the necessary personnel to be sitting back here trying to rush for. The contrast to this is a number that ain't been shown on here. The Dallas Cowboys are 26 in the National Football League when they rush for. They're 26 in pressure rate when they only bring 4 people. You know what I'm saying? That's not good by any stretch of the imagination. Then the guy on your team that actually has the highest pressure rate is James Houston. He only played 24 snaps of football for you. So not only
that can make sense.
Not only are you not effective in rushing the passer with only 4, the guy on your team who actually is the highest graded pass rusher is not seeing the football field. So
exactly,
you're going to have to do something different. Now, when they do fire zones, when they bring corner blitzes and they bring the safeties in and they get into the pass rushing game, that stuff works. That Kenny Clark sack came off of a fire zone. They put 8 people on the line. They had 3 back. They dropped 2 in the coverage. They brought 6. Made everybody have a one-on-one block situation. That's how Kenny Clark won. Got a sack on Russell Wilson. Stalled that drive out. You're gonna have to do a little bit more of that this week, man. You're gonna have to do way more. And you really should be more aggressive in doing it. Because Caleb Williams, no matter how talented he is, he ain't played a lot of football in the National Football League. There are plenty of coverages. There are plenty of exotic blitzes, exotic looks he has not seen yet. You can still get Caleb Williams in a manner you could not get a Russell Wilson. You know what I mean? You can still, even to a guy like Jalen Hurts, and I don't think he's all that. he still has seen way more coverages than Caleb Williams has at this point. He's played more football. He's seen more stuff, right? So you might be able to get to Caleb Williams, even if you. And one thing me and LandLord talked about, and this not even just in regard to blitzes. If you disguise your coverage and you make a young quarterback hold on to the football, you might actually get a coverage sack. Crazy, right? If you're not out there telegraphing what the coverage is, and you rotate your safeties, you show cover 2, then you drop it to cover 3. You show cover 3, and then you rotate it to cover 4. Like stuff like that buys you time for them to analyze what's going on in front of them. So even if your pass rush is slow, if they hold on to the football over 3 seconds, then you might just be able to get there. But that's my thing with that, man. Blitz more, disguise your coverage a little bit better. Because Caleb Williams young, dog.
Facts. Cause I one thing I noticed, like if you sit back and just let Caleb use his athleticism and just buy time, and then like anybody can find somebody after a while. Like how long you gonna give them? You see what I'm saying? Like I honestly feel like us getting Jadeveon Clowney is Matt Eberflus' last time to try this rushing forth thing. I think this is his last hurrah. So he gonna see what Clowney can do. Hopefully he can get home if he just rushing 4 so he can stay in his base type coverage that he want to stay in. But if that don't work, then I think he'll start doing other things. So that's why I feel like he acquired Clowney, because he hoping that Clowney can be one of those 4 that can get home. So if that don't work, he'll be figuring out something else.
Yeah, this is a test for Eberflus.
Mm-hmm.
This is a test, like, because I smell a trap. Because I'm going to be honest, Caleb looked better than Hurts to me. He looked better than Hurts. Like, he was.
Take that shit out the screen, man. I can't take that too serious if you do that. Nah, take it back. He ain't touching a picture of Hurts just because of that.
What you talking about?
You know I ain't taking up for Hurts.
Hold on real quick. This right there?
You can't throw the ball with your hands like that.
Man, that boy was throwing that boy.
Nah.
Man versus Minnesota, he throwing that thing, boy. Say.
How many points they scored against Minnesota?
I think they scored 26.
Nah,
and his first, he had 11 straight completions out the gate. 11.
Hey man.
That boy had 11.
What boss trying to? You trying to get me counsel, man? Take this out the screen, man.
What you talking about, bro?
You're right. They scored 24.
Yeah. Nah, he looked good, 27. Bro.
I'm compelled to crack on him if you keep this on the screen. Okay, thank you.
So I'm just saying though, like, and his legs.
Oh, his legs different.
Yeah, he ran like a 4.59, something like that.
He dangerous, bro.
He run the same speed as CeeDee Lamb.
Just about.
Maybe about a few milliseconds less, but hey, 4.5.
And I said this about mobile quarterbacks versus Eberflus. It looked like food.
And then the zone coverage, you should be able to handle a mobile quarterback better, because everybody looking at the quarterback. But if you don't have the athletes to go get them, then you screwed.
And that's why Jack Sanborn don't need to be on the field that much, man.
Absolutely.
You got an athletic linebacker in Leah Fowler you can play. Leah Fowler only played 9 snaps last game, by the way, if you did not know that. He went from 6 to 9.
This one of them games, again, where offense going to have to win the game, bro.
I mean, they should.
If Eberflus, and I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. Sometimes your D gotta win it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this ain't gonna be the week.
He ain't lying either.
Unless they blitz.
This ain't gonna be the week.
I want to say
blitz.
You gotta come out. You gotta come out aggressive with them balls, man. Because if you sit back, now it's only one thing about Caleb. That's why I say it's gonna come down to quarterback play. What did y'all see when y'all watch Caleb? I'm gonna tell y'all what I see.
he's still young and trying shit he has no business trying.
Yep.
Did you see that man try to throw the ball back across his body?
Yep.
And end up getting intercepted?
Yep.
Off platform.
Yep.
He's so good. He's so good. He's so athletic. He can make all these crazy throws. He ain't built up the wherewithal to just because I can possibly do this shit doesn't mean I should actually try.
Right.
He ain't seen a throw that he don't like yet. And
yes.
you learn that. You learn that as a quarterback as you grow in the league. You know what? That window closes way quicker at this level.
Right.
I can do that at USC. I can't do that here. He got
hubris. He got hubris.
If he took some off, he'll be cold. If he was
I was about to say real quick. You know who he remind me of?
Who? Romo.
He damn near like Jordan Love. Him and Jordan Love similar. But Jordan Love just more developed.
Yeah. He remind me of Romo.
Further along.
Jordan Love said.
Yeah, Jordan Love further along. But when Jordan Love first start getting his starts, that's who he is. Overconfident in his arm, throwing off platform left and right.
One foot fadeaway.
Off the back foot, it don't matter. Just throwing that however he want to.
Yeah.
And he just got a lot of confidence in his arm. And to be honest with you, that can work two ways. It can either get you blew out, or either he can keep you in the game by throwing some interceptions. It's a dangerous game to play with a quarterback like that.
My boy Lou said,
just like Romo.
Arm arrogance.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way to sum that up.
Yeah.
Arm arrogance. Yeah, that's if Caleb just was like, I'm a protect the football, he'll be. And see, I noticed, man, I'm just being honest. Ben Johnson got him looking different. You remember how he looked last year with Keenan Allen? Remember we was watching that film and we was like, me and LandLord were like, boy, this boy is garbage. This boy
what Keenan Allen doing right now?
Smoking.
Playing good. Also, Boss, go ahead and take your victory lap.
On Keenan?
On Keenan, because there's a lot of folks talking about that man was washed. He ain't got nothing.
Foot said it. I'm
going
to say his name because he said my name. He was like, I talked to Boss and he watched. AOC was hating. He was over here. Yeah, AOC literally was hating on it. Bad. It was like, yeah. And I was like, bro, nah, you went too far, bro. When you said we was watching clips, nah, bro, that was wrong, bro.
Now we did the whole film session.
We did the whole film session.
What I say about him?
That's what pissed me off. Cause it's like, dog, we did it in the public, bro. And you brought my name up like that, bro. It's like, yeah. Nah, that was I ain't like that.
He's averaging over 60 yards a game. So he got 129 yards right now. So let me divide that by 2.
Them number one numbers. For real. And we wanted him to be complimentary.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? We wanted him to be complimentary.
And see,
Keenan Allen at this current clip is on track to have 1,097 yards. Just let you know.
All right.
And
just imagine if he was with Dak.
Yeah, and he ain't cost no money. I already know Keenan, bro. He perfectly fit us, bro. Yeah. He would have perfectly fit us. The only thing he got to do is stay healthy. Yeah. And he ain't even really going yet. Wait till he get going. All right, let me say this real quick. Going back to Chicago. So let me go back to some of your slides real quick too, Henny.
Cool.
Yeah. So you also brought up this right here, Hen.
Oh yeah, man. That's always, a good time for some Kentucky Fried Chicken. Tyreek Stevenson. Out there covering grass. He has given up a perfect passer rating when targeted, 158.3, worse than the National Football League. And he's going to have to guard somebody because their 2 primary corners are hurt. Jalen Johnson, the all-pro corner, who was a sensational player.
He out for the year.
He out for at least a regular season. If they make the playoffs, they might not at this rate. He might be able to come back, but he's out for at least a regular season. Then the other boy, they got their primary slot corner is also injured. So yeah, that's Jalen Johnson. Matter of fact, Jalen Johnson was a second round pick out of Utah, drafted 50 overall in the 2020 season. He got 2 Pro Bowls underneath his belt. He was a second team All Pro selection in 2023. Is universally considered by his peers one of the best cover corners in the National Football League. He's gone. He's out. He out of there. He tried to play through a groin injury and re-aggravated it this last game. So he's the inverse of what happened with Trayvon Diggs. He came back early for the team and it backfired. You know what I'm saying? Trey's still out there hooping. He looks great. God is good. But he came out there to try to get them a needed boost. They know they were going up against a very high-powered offense with the Lions. He wanted to be out there with his boys, and it just did not work out in his favor. You know what I mean? So, hope he had a speedy recovery. I like his game. He was somebody I was looking to target before he got enumerated. He got a big old bag, dog. Yeah. I almost said it's my long lost cousin, try to hit him up. That kind of money. But he's not going to be there. So, really, man, when you think about it, our wide receivers against their secondary is really the big mismatch, because Dallas Cowboy legend Nahshon Wright is going to have to hold somebody. Nahshon Wright is going to get a start. Tyreek Stevenson, who's given up the worst passer rating when targeted, is going to have to hold somebody. So I like my chances. I don't give a damn about the weather. They talk about it might be a slight chance of rain. So what? So what? They play in the rain too. Ben Johnson finna find a way to throw the ball. You better call you something up.
I want to do it's supposed to be raining throughout the whole game.
You never really know. You don't even know if it's gonna rain at all. You know what I'm saying? They just talking about rain.
Sometimes they be like, it's gonna rain, and it be just crazy, like a real life storm. Like it's for real. Then sometimes it don't rain. You be like, what happened? Just like Philly, it rained. It rained for a good amount of that game.
It did. Matter of fact, that's what I was looking for. This injury report. Yeah, that's the boy named Kyler Gordon. Kyler Gordon would have been CeeDee Lamb's primary matchup. He's been dealing with a hamstring injury. He didn't play this last game either. He got 2 DNPs underneath his belt. So I doubt that he plays. So, yeah, everybody going to be up against a backup. Jalen Johnson, their third corner. So they're going to be down 3 corners.
Yeah. This game is set up for a shootout. Unless we bring pressure and blitz.
We should.
Yeah. So, all right. So, what's y'all final words, man?
Well, as far as this game go, I'll say I employ Mr. Matt Eberflus to please switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I understand you can't just reinvent your whole defensive game plan all of a sudden, but you can be add a little more variety to some of the play calling that you make. You know what I'm saying? Like, we haven't ran 0% of man. If my memory serves me correct, we haven't done no man at all, and it's all been zone, cover 2, cover 3, cover 4. It's been all of that. So I mean, if you give those predictable coverages to anybody who know what they're doing, especially a play caller like Ben Johnson, especially somebody who design plays as well as he do, he's gonna torch you. And then on top of that, please play some of the right personnel. We must see Lil foul more in this game. He's great at coverage. Hey, I wouldn't even be opposed to bringing Shamar James in here. Like, we need somebody with speed who can actually threaten Caleb Williams. And my thought process, this just come from LandLord, people who can run as well as Caleb Williams, I always like to put DBs on them. Like, I would send DBs slot blitzes. I'm sending safety blitzes. I'm sending people like that because I feel like defensive ends, for the most part, be child's play for them athletic quarterbacks like that. Like him, Hurts, Lamar. You need somebody nimble like a DB coming, firing down at them. Like, they can move just as well as they can. I feel like that's the most effective way. Or you can just get like Spags and go zero blitz sometimes. Like, you got to surprise them and try to get them behind the stick some kind of way. We know Ben Johnson can smoke you, and he's willing to run the score up on you. So you got to take all that into consideration. You got to take all that into consideration when you're doing your game plan. And hopefully we can get these boys off the field. And on the offensive side, Shada, just keep doing what you're doing, sir.
Yes, indeed. All right, man. My final word is this, man. Free James Houston, dog. Free James Houston. Free my boy Leah Fowl. Gotta get my boys up out that can. They've been playing. Listen, if we talk about competing and competition, and that's been your key and your mantra, the guys that are outperforming other guys need to play. It is what it is, man. Leah Fowl is better than most of the linebackers that we have. James Houston is performing better than most of the pass rushers that we have, dog. So if you were really talking about competition, and that's your mantra, and that's what you live by and abide by, you got to let the guys that are performing play. And I'm not talking about a handful of snaps. James Houston need to play over 20 snaps, dog. Leah Fowl need to play like 30 snaps, dog. Sanborn he need to be a coach. Sanborn need to be a coach. He need to be over there with his kids somewhere, playing in the National Football League. Ain't for that boy no more, man.
Say he there for more support.
He listen. Ain't no morale when he out there. Don't ever ask that man to try and run with no wide receiver ever again. Don't you ever do that shit to me. Like, I took that as a personal offense. I almost filed a class action lawsuit for damages done to my well-being and my mental health against Matt Eberflus, man. So listen. No more slow linebackers. No more playing your favorites. No more hating on Leah Fowl. No more hating on James Houston. My boy Dak, and my boy Dak Prescott. Nigga, that's James Houston. That's my final word, man.
My final word is, Cowboy Nation, stop being passive. Stop being passive. I'm frustrated with that. I'm very frustrated with that. I'm super vexed that I'm not playing on these ideas, bro. I didn't put all this thought into and give real reasons of what us being aggressive can do. I talked about 7 reasons us being aggressive can put us over the hump. It matches your history. It matches the NFL currently. What happened when we got aggressive for running back with Zeke? What happened? How much success did we have? And even if it's not running back, let's say if your ideal is not running back, I don't understand how we got all these picks for Micah Parsons, and you got front office literally saying, and this is what they said, don't count us out for using one of them picks to get better now. And we over here like we don't need nothing else. So let's say if you don't agree with me on the running back, that's cool. What's your ideal though? What you go do? Do you want us to try to get something better to try to replace Micah? Then say that. If you want us to get a safety, then say that. But being passive, I'm sick of that. I'm super sick of that. I'm sick of a Cowboy Nation that just want to hope, that just want to feel good, that just want to believe in wet dreams. Try to get some real instead of the dreams. And I feel like we have a real opportunity if we get aggressive. I'm just sick of it. I'm so sick of us believing in dreams and hype. Perfect example is Blue. They over here literally showing you they don't believe in him. 2 weeks in a row, they ain't even put this man on the roster. Maybe it's his fault. Maybe he not a fit. But we still over here trying to force that wet dream. Man, that's my final word. I mean it.
Salute.
Salute.